but he didn't need to throw it anymore because Mr. Cook was carrying the squad.
There's no nice way to say this. There were some stinkers yesterday, guys. There were some underwhelming performances, some teams, guys, that stumbled out the gate. I'm looking your way, Kyle.
Yeah,
I need.
okay, good.
Listen, Matt Ryan, you just saw the highlights. That's my fantasy quarterback. Can you sell me on why that team potentially is not in the pits?
That's a tough lift after that highlight, but that's why they pay me the medium bucks. I think the Falcons, listen, there's something about Atlanta where they need a little suck to embrace. All right, the Dan Quinn situation is based on lifting people up. And I will say that defense, Matt Ryan, we can talk about, that defense got their butts kicked yesterday. All those guys were in Keanu last year, Deion Jones was out, got their butts kicked. But I will still stick by this, and you can spread this to any team you want. 1 year ago today, we were talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going into New Orleans and hanging 48 points on the Saints. Saints looked terrible. They had nothing. Ryan Fitzpatrick lit them up. And then they go to the NFC title game. You can go down the line about teams that looked great in week 1, ended up 3-13, looked terrible, go to the Super Bowl. It happens every year. Week 1 is a liar, and I think it's lying about the Falcons.
I'm going with the Colts. Listen, the Colts, they have one of them weeks where they're saying, what is the organization? Where's Luck? Who is Jacoby Brissett? What is he going to do this season? Even though they lost that game, he played well. He was 21 for 27. I said after Luck retired, the fan base needs to go from morbid to Mamba mentality. They thought it was death to the organization. Luck is going to bury us. But yet and still, Jacoby Brissett played well. And at the end of the game, when they had a chance to win it, he threw that ball to T.Y. Hilton on the sideline. T.Y. scoots in. I said, oh, my goodness, the Colts are going to win this game. Here's the thing. They lost by a close margin. And Adam Vinatieri, the legend, the Hall of Famer, he missed 2 field goals and an extra point. That right there is 7 points. So the Colts are in great shape.
I said the Panthers are going to be a playoff team. I still think they will be. I thought the Panthers hung there with the Rams, and I know they had opportunities to win that game, but Cam Newton's kind of like a locomotive. He gets started, and then he starts rolling and feels so. He didn't feel like himself yesterday. I have confidence that Cam will be better in week 2, Thursday night against the Bucs, right here on NFL Network. But I do believe the Panthers are going to be okay. Their defense did stop the Rams a few times, just not enough.
Loss.
I don't want to be worried about the Jets or the Browns, but those are 2 of the more disappointing games and outcomes because they have playoff talk. They have the hype, the aura of 2 teams that want to make it into the playoffs. I'm not going to make any judgment on them after this first week, but I will say they face each other week 2. Bright lights, Monday Night Football, and whatever team isn't able to bounce back and they lose 2 in a row to start the season, that is an uphill climb I'm not looking forward to for either squad.
Yeah, and trust me, those fan bases, if they start 0-2, you'll hear from them.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at the back pages.
Not good.
154 days till pitchers and catchers. Not my joke. The Daily News actually ran it after 1 loss.
You were talking about Brissett. I think he impressed a lot of people out there. T.Y. Hilton still did his thing, so we have got your highlights, Malik Hooker, as well. And the #1 pick stages a massive 4th quarter comeback.
Larry Legend, still doing it.
He was awesome last night.
I love his touchdown celebration.
That catch was crazy.
Love it.
The Barry Sanders?
Yeah, it's even better. Just let me get off the field as soon as possible.
Disgusting.
I don't
even want to make eye contact. Like, just
I actually
take it.
like it.
It's gross.